Folks, do you want a simple way to get Siri on your older device, perhaps your iPhone 4? Well, if so, you want to try out this new jailbreak tweak called AssistantConnect and AssistantConnect4S. It uses the keys from your 4S or a friend's 4S on your older device, and it's super simple. Now, you will need Spire installed on your older device here, but you don't need to configure anything. That's the lovely thing about this. No proxy setup or any of that. And you also need to make sure you enable Siri once you have Spire installed, just like this on your older device. Just make sure Siri is enabled. Now, hopefully you have a friend who is generous enough to share his or her keys with you from their iPhone 4S. They're going to need to install AssistantConnect4S on their particular device, their iPhone 4S. This has to be a 4S because it needs the legitimate keys from the 4S. Now, you should only probably do this with up to 5 different friends, as it says here. You can find some additional instructions and things like that, but I'm going to walk you through this step by step, and it's going to be super easy. Now, just so you have a good understanding of what's going on, I still recommend that you just read through this. But this, of course, AssistantConnect4S needs to be installed on a 4S or a friend's 4S because likely you don't have an iPhone 4S if you're interested in doing this. So go ahead and install AssistantConnect4S on the device there. And we're going to let it go through the installation. Now, while that's installing and everything, open up Cydia on the older device and install AssistantConnect. This is what you will need on the iPhone 4 or whatever older device you're going to be using. It needs to be on iOS 5. You need to have Spire installed. Make sure you have that installed. We already did that, so we should be good to go. So just go ahead and install AssistantConnect on your older device. This is not AssistantConnect4S. It's just plain old AssistantConnect. So install, confirm, and we'll let that go ahead and do its thing. Now back to our 4S, we want to go ahead and open up AssistantConnect4S right here. And then per the instructions, just reboot your device. You can just power it down like I'm doing right here, and then just slide the power off and then turn it back on once it's powered off. So that is per the instructions in Cydia. Just turn it off after you open up AssistantConnect4S for the first time on your iPhone 4S. All right, so now we're at a little interlude here. Let's go ahead and turn it back on, the 4S, turn that back on. While that boots up, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we're good to go over here. So we have AssistantConnect installed, okay. You will need an email address set up on both of these devices. I'm assuming you both have that. Open up AssistantConnect4S on the iPhone 4S and invoke Siri. Testing. Okay, and once you have tested that.
Is this thing on?
All right, make sure you get a response from Siri. Once you do, go ahead and tap the Email Siri Data button. And you're going to email this data over to your friend. If you have a friend who you're helping out, or if a friend is helping you, tell them to email you the data to your older device here. So I'm going to send that. All right, I should have received it on my older device. So you just want to open up the email. And there it is. There's the attachment. Make sure it has some kilobytes of data there. And then open in AssistantConnect. Make sure it's not empty, obviously. Then you should see something like this. File copied, AssistantConnect file loaded successfully. Dismiss that. And once you dismiss it, go ahead and just open up another app to respring your device. You can just reboot like we did earlier, but I have Springtomize here, so I can just easily respring. Going to need to respring. I tried this without respringing, it didn't work. So now I've resprung. Testing. Okay, awesome, it works. Wake me up at 3 p.m.
It's set for 3 p.m.
What time is it?
It's 5:48 p.m.
Who are you?
I'm Siri, here to help.
Who is the president?
Checking my sources. I found this for you.
So folks, that is how you use AssistantConnect on an older device. You will need, of course, a friend with an iPhone 4S, but this works great. It's just like Siri, and it doesn't use any sort of proxy servers or anything like that. It's really lovely, actually. If you want more details, then head over to iDownloadBlog and check out our post on iDownloadBlog that goes a little more in depth with how to set it up. Let me know what you guys think about AssistantConnect in the comment section. Folks, this is the easiest way to get Siri running on your non-4S device. Let me know what you think. This is Jeff with iDownloadBlog.